This is USVI News, your Virgin Islands connection.
Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us for USVI News. I'm Emily Matson. A collaboration between the Virgin Island Police Department's Intelligence Unit and Special Operations Bureau took swift action over the weekend, potentially saving lives. 21-year-old Angel Guerrero is arrested and facing several firearms charges. His arrest happened after the Special Operations Bureau got a lead from the Intel Unit that a possible shooting was going to happen near Friendly's Bar in Savannah. Officers arrived just before 5 p.m. Saturday and noticed two people fitting the description of the intel. When officers approached, both suspects ran. Police say Guerrero tossed his firearm underneath the vehicle and he was quickly arrested. Police say Guerrero had a high-capacity magazine in the firearm, a Glock 17 9mm, outfitted with a chip to make it an automatic handgun. The second suspect got away. A 58-year-old Pennsylvania mother was attacked and killed by a bull shark this week while snorkeling with her family at a popular snorkeling spot in the Bahamas. It happened around 2 o'clock Tuesday afternoon while the woman was snorkeling with her family near Green Key, which is near Nassau. We've learned the woman was part of a group of around 5 to 7 cruise ship passengers, including her husband, daughter, and son, who booked a tour with a local snorkel excursion company. Investigators say family members saw the woman being attacked by the shark and, along with boat operators, were able to rescue her and bring her on board. The woman was then taken to the closest docking facility, but she was pronounced dead. She is from Erie, Pennsylvania. Authorities say the beach at Green Key has been closed until further notice.
With a local company that took them to Green Key, about a half mile just northwest of Rose Island. The family was reportedly snorkeling in waters, and that area is known for visitors to snorkel. It is further reported that family members observed a bull shark attacking the female, was able to rescue the female, brought her on board the tour company boat, and brought her here to the Montague ramp, which is the closest docking facility. EMS personnel responded, and they confirmed no vital signs of life.
I need IV and I need IV fluids right now.
An awful tragedy. You can hear the frustration and worry in her voice. Now, the majority of shark attacks in the Caribbean have occurred in the Bahamas, with 2 reported in 2019, one of them fatal. That incident involved a California woman who was on vacation and was attacked by 3 sharks near Rose Island, which is located just a half mile from where Tuesday's attack occurred. In December 2020, a fatal shark attack was reported in the French Caribbean territory of St. Martin, the first such incident in that region. Overall, at least 32 shark attacks have been reported in the Bahamas since 1749, followed by 13 attacks in Cuba during that same time period, including one in 2019. And those facts and figures are according to the Florida-based International Shark Attack File. Active COVID-19 cases remained steady territory-wide. There are currently 203 active COVID cases, with 116 on St. Croix, 86 on St. Thomas, and just 1 case on St. John. And the Virgin Islands Department of Health says it now has updated vaccines available for those eligible for a booster shot. As we reported, that new kind of COVID-19 vaccine is available this week. The Virgin Islands Department of Health is now administering the bivalent vaccines. It's the first new formula since the shots came out in 2020. So experts say it offers better protection against the current forms of the virus. Amy Kiley reports such shots could become annual starting this fall, with some caveats.
I really believe this is why God gave us 2 arms, one for the flu shot and the other one for the COVID shot.
Health officials say COVID boosters are likely to become annual starting this fall. They say people can get them the same day as their flu shot.
With annual updated COVID-19 shots matched to the currently circulating strains for most of the population.
The CDC recommends a new booster that's available starting this week. It's a combination of the old vaccine recipe and new protection against the current Omicron versions. People 12 and older can get the Pfizer version. The Moderna one is for people 18 and up.
We expect millions of people to get the shot this month. as folks get back to school, get back to work, and get back into their regular routines after the summer.
But the annual booster plan has some caveats. It could change if a new variant causes a major surge, and some people at higher risk might need more than one shot a year.
For those who have underlying conditions, immunocompromised, we may need to do it more.
The virus isn't causing as much severe illness these days, but it's still around, and experts say it could be for years.
I just tested positive for COVID, and so I'll be taking my meetings from here, from home, virtually for the next few days until I test negative.
I'm Amy Kiley reporting.
A community business forum's happening this week on St. Croix ahead of the next tourist season, which is expected to be a very busy one. The forum's designed to engage the business community in preparing for the upcoming enhanced cruising season. The forum will be held Thursday at UVI's Great Hall on St. Croix. Back in April, Royal Caribbean announced plans to increase port calls to St. Croix in the upcoming cruising season to 140,000 passengers. That's about 3 times the amount as before the pandemic hit. It's certainly incredible and welcome news, and the governor's office wants to make sure the business community is planning and preparing for the increase in passengers, and they're hoping this forum will help business owners do just that. The theme of the forum is reshaping the guest experience, and the conversation will address business opportunities, prioritizing customer service, the tourism infrastructure, and building a skilled hospitality workforce.
Earlier this year, the cruise industry announced plans to increase port of calls to the island of St. Croix in the upcoming cruising season. This forum gives our business community an opportunity to engage directly with administration officials and cruise experts so that they can plan for the upcoming season. Speakers include representatives from Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines, from the Department of Tourism, and the Department of Sports, Parks, and Recreation. It also will feature speakers from the St. Croix Chamber of Commerce and from the University of the Virgin Islands School of Business. We're encouraging all businesses and entrepreneurs, shop owners, taxi drivers, food establishment owners, and anyone who is a stakeholder in the hotel and the hospitality industry, particularly here on St. Croix, to join in the conversation and to share your ideas. It really is an opportunity that we encourage every stakeholder to take full advantage of. As we know, we will be receiving 3 times the amount of cruise traffic to the island of St. Croix this cruising season. And so this is a real good opportunity for those stakeholders and those businesses to network and connect with some of the industry leaders and explore ways to expand their services and to capitalize on this new unique opportunity.
For more information on the Community Business Forum, you can visit vi.gov.cbf or call 340-774-0001. So what's next for NASA's Artemis 1 mission after 2 delayed launches? Over the next few days, NASA engineers are digging into the hydrogen leak, which grounded the lunar rocket on the second attempt on Saturday. Scott Heidler reports.
Right now, NASA leadership and the engineers working on the SLS rocket still on Launch Pad 39B, all focused on figuring out when the next launch attempt can happen.
The people that are working on the problems, they are under tremendous, a tremendous amount of challenge to solve it, trying to solve it quickly, because no part of the launch team wants to be the cause of the delay.
Phil Metzger was part of the launch team during the Space Shuttle program.
The test directors and the launch director are very proactive in managing the schedule, and they aggressively look at all options.
The focus is on the hydrogen leak in the quick disconnect, the main issue that scrubbed Saturday's attempt. Not a new issue for NASA.
The other big problem here is that this is that cryogenic hydrogen, and we're just going down the same path that we went down with the shuttle. The shuttle had all sorts of ground support problems with hydrogen too. This is a very tricky substance to deal with.
But there are other factors at play complicating the timeline. The SLS rocket's self-destruct system's batteries have to be tested back in the VAB. So it's critical that they do as much testing as possible while the rocket is still on the pad.
I would have people gathering as much data as they can right now, looking at the system as it is on the pad. And if there's anything else they can figure out while it is sitting there, then definitely taking advantage of this time to do so before they wheel it back into the VAB.
As some of the tests on the pad can't be replicated in the VAB. And working solutions at the earliest so engineers can get a hop on a redesign or new part before rollback.